What shall this speech bespoke of our excuse, or shall we on without apology?
This day is out of such prolixity. We'll have no Cupid hooping with the scarf, bearing a Tartar's painted bow of laugh, scarring the ladies with like a crow-keeper. After the prompt, nor know without the book prologue, faintly spoke after the prompter, for our entrance, but let them measure us by what they will, we'll measure them in measure and be gone.
Give me a torch. I am not for this ambling, being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes and the nimble soul. I have a soul of lead. Stakes me to the ground, for I cannot move.
But you are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar above them like the common bound.
I am too sore and pierced with his shaft, to soar with his light feathers, and so bound I cannot bound a pitch above dull woo. Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it you should burden love, too great oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and pricks like a thorn.
If love be rough, be rough with love. Prick love for prickling, you beat love down. Give me a case to put my vices in, a visor for a visor. What care I, what curious eye doth quote deformities? Here the beetle brow shall blush for me.
Come, knock and enter, and no sooner in, but every man betake him to his steps.
A torch for me, let wanton's light of heart tickle the senseless rushes with their heels, for I am proverb with a grandsire phrase. I will be a candle holder and look on. The game was near with end, and I am done.
Tut, done's the mouse, the constable's own word. If thou art dumb, we'll draw thee from mire of the Sir Reverend's love of the sickest. Up to the ears, come, we burn daylight, ho.
Nay, that's not so.
I mean, sir, in delay, we waste our lights like lamps by day. We take our good meaning, for judgment sits 5 times in that once our 5 wits.
And well we mean in good in going to this mass, but 'tis no wit to
Why,
go.
no one asks?
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
But what was yours?
The dreamers often lie.
In bed asleep, while they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman, drawn with a team of little atomies athwart men's noses as they lie asleep. Her wagon's spokes, the smallest spider's web, the cover of grasshopper's wings, the collar of the moonshine's watery beam. Her whip, the cricket's bone, the lash of film. Her Wagner, a small gray-coated gnat, not so big around as a little worm, pricked from the lazy finger of a maid. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut, made by the joiner squirrel or old grub. Time out of mind, the fairies coachmakers, and in this state she gallops night by night, through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love, or courtiers' fingers who dream of courtesy straight, or lawyers' fingers who straight on dream, or ladies' lips who straight on kisses dream, which oft the angry Mab with blisters plagues, because the breasts of sweetmeats tainted are. Sometimes she gallops o'er a courtier's nose, and then dreams he of smelling out a soup. And sometimes comes she with a tice pig's tail, tickling a parson's nose as it lies asleep. Then dreams he of another benefice. Sometimes she driveth o'er a soldier's neck, and then dreams he of cutting foreign throats, of breeches, ambuscades, Spanish blades, of hilts of 5 fathom deep, and anon drums in his ear, at which he starts and wakes, and being thus frightened, swears a prayer or two and sleeps again. This is that mob which one untangled much misfortune bodes. This is the hag, when maids lie on their back, that presses them and learns them first to bear, making them women of good cares. This is she.
Peace, peace, Marsilio, peace. Thou talkest of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of idle brain, begot of nothing but the vain fantasy, which is the thin substance of the air, and more inconstant than the wind, whose woes, even now, frozen the bosom of the north, and being angry, puffs away from thence, turning his face to the dewdrop south.
This wind you talk us knocks us from ourselves. Supper is done, and we shall arrive too late.
I fear, too early. For my mind misgives, some consequences yet hanging in the stars, shall bitterly begin the fearful date, what the nights reveals and expires them from term of a despised life, closed in my breast by some vile forfeit of untimely death. But he that hath the steerage of my course, direct my sail on lusty gentlemen.
Strike, drum!